Good morning. This is Chair French convening the regular business meeting of the Kansas Corporation Commission for Tuesday, May 5th. I'm joined by my colleagues, Commissioner Keene and Commissioner Keither. On today's agenda, we have a consent agenda consisting of 31 items. We have four noticed items for our consideration, and following that, I do anticipate making a motion to enter into an executive session. But at this time, we will begin with our consent agenda. Commissioners, you've had the opportunity to review those 31 items on the consent agenda. Let me ask at this time if you have any questions, beginning with Commissioner Keither
No questions, thanks.
and Commissioner Keene.
No questions for me either. I'm recusing on consent agenda item number 1. Noting that recusal, I would move that we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda, noting Commissioner Keene's recusal on item number 1. Is there any further discussion of that motion? Hearing none, all in favor, please vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say no. The consent agenda is approved. We will now move into our noticed items. Our first noticed item is in docket number 25, CONS 3139 CSHO. And this is a proposed final order in that docket. And our presenter is Mr. John Myers. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Chair French, and good morning, Commissioners. The order before you finds that neither Cyclone Petroleum nor Martin McCorgry are responsible for the 2 wells at issue. I am available for any questions.
Thank you, John. Are there any questions on this item, beginning with Commissioner Keither
No questions.
and Commissioner Keene?
None for me either. I would thank you, John, for your efforts on this, writing this order. Having said that, I would move approval of the order.
Second.
All right, we've got a motion and a second to approve the order as described in this docket. Any further discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all in favor, please vote aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed, say no. The order is approved. We will now move to our second noticed item, and we're going to stick with John on this one. This is in docket number 25, CONS 3331 CPEN, and that's again another proposed final order in this docket. Take it away, John.
Very well, Commissioners, this order reiterates that BG5 is responsible for the 65 wells at issue and adds them to an already approved commission compliance agreement in a different docket, pending the resolution of any appeals of this case. I would note Commissioner Keene has previously recused on this matter, and I'm available for any questions.
All right, thank you. And just to confirm, Commissioner Keene, you are recused in this proceeding. You do not intend to vote on this matter, correct?
This is correct. I'm recused. Thank you.
All right. Well, then I will just go to Commissioner Keither to see if she has any questions for John.
No questions.
And I also have no questions, so I will go ahead and move approval of the order as described.
Second.
Is there any further discussion on the motion, which we have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say no. And we will note Commissioner Keene's recusal in this proceeding, but the order is approved. Thank you, John. We now move to our third noticed item. This is in docket number 26 TRAM 0269 PEN, and this is a proposed penalty order in that docket, and our presenter is Mr. Ahsan Latif. Good morning, Ahsan.
Morning, Commissioners. The penalty order before you arises out of a compliance review of Gable Lease Service Incorporated, a common carrier which hauls machinery, large objects, oil field equipment, grain feed, hay, and construction, operating out of Ness City, Kansas. On March 11th, staff special investigators completed a compliance investigation of this carrier and found 24 violations, and the order before you sets forth those violations in 11 specific counts, resulting in $11,850 in total penalties. I will briefly summarize some of the violations involved. They include a $2,000 enhanced fine for requiring employees to prepare fraudulent annual inspections, a $3,000 fine for using a driver that had previously been declared out of service by the Highway Patrol before correcting that out of service condition, a $750 fine for failing to enroll in the Federal Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse, as well as a $3,000 fine for using a commercial motor vehicle that had previously been declared out of service by the Highway Patrol before correcting that out of service condition. Additionally, staff found violations for not being enrolled in in a drug and alcohol testing program, as well as several other violations. Staff believes the fines are appropriate and recommends approval of the penalty order. Both I and staff are available to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Hassan. Are there any questions on this item, beginning with Commissioner Keither
No questions.
and Commissioner Keen?
None for me either. I'd move approval of the order.
Second.
All right, we've got a motion and a second to approve the order as described. Is there any further discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all in favor, please vote aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed, say no. The order is approved. Now we move to our final of the four noticed items, and this is in docket number 26 TRAM 0269 PEN, and this is an emergency suspension of interstate motor carrier operations order. And again, our presenter is Mr. Hassan Latif. Please proceed.
Yes, thank you. This order suspends the same carrier we just spoke about, Gable Lease Services, their intrastate operating authority until the carrier comes into compliance with applicable motor carrier statutes, rules, and regulations. Based on staff's review, the company had defied out-of-service orders from the Highway Patrol multiple times, utilizing unqualified drivers and out-of-service commercial motor vehicles, despite being required to correct the issues involved. Because of the documented history, detailed further in staff's R&R, staff recommended suspension until the carrier remediates their operations and pays the civil penalty that we just assessed. Again, both staff and I are available to answer any questions.
All right, thank you, Mr. Latif. Any questions on this item, beginning again with Commissioner Keither
No questions.
and Commissioner Keen?
None for me either. I'd move approval of the order.
Second.
All right, we've got a motion and a second to approve this order as described. Is there any further discussion of this motion? Hearing none, all in favor, please vote aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed, say no. The order is approved. Thank you, Hassan, and thank you for bringing this to us timely. It's an important matter. All right, at this time, we have concluded all the items noticed on today's business meeting agenda. But I, at this time, will move the commission enter into executive session not to exceed 30 minutes to discuss personnel matters of non-elected personnel pursuant to KSA 675-4319B1 to protect the privacy of the individuals involved. And I further move that the following be included in the meeting. In addition to the three commissioners, I would include our general counsel, Brian Fedotin. Do I have a second?
Second. Pick a pick.
All right, we've got a motion and a second to enter into executive session for 30 minutes. All in favor, please vote aye.
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 Aye. The motion passes. So we'll join our breakout room now, and we will return at 10:38. All right. Looks like we're still waiting on Commissioner Keen. There he is. The commission has returned from executive session where no action was taken. And at this time, we are at the conclusion of all the items noticed on today's business meeting agenda. So I would entertain a motion to adjourn the business meeting. Oh, Commissioner Keither, you are on mute. I did read your lips, but I'll let you
Thank you. I move that we adjourn.
Second.
got a motion and a second to adjourn the business meeting. All in favor, please vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. We're adjourned. Thank you all. Take care.
Thank you.